Moving to Thailand has really given me the financial opportunity to travel. So I thought I'd escape my routine and find some peace. But instead of going somewhere quiet, I went to Ho Chi Minh City, where people honk more in 1 minute than in a week in Thailand. But a round-trip flight from Phuket to Ho Chi Minh was like 250 USD for both of us, including the hotel. Let's just say things didn't exactly go as you might think. The flight on Vietjet was surprisingly smooth, and so was immigration. However, during the Grab ride, I couldn't help but think about this one question that I've been meaning to ask a Ho Chi Minh local.
But yeah, so we're headed to a hotel now to check in, and then not long, 20 minutes.
Is there a good Bun Bo Hue restaurant in here? Bun Bo Hue?
Bun Bo Hue.
Yeah. Bun Bo Hue. Oh shit, this is Thai. Sorry.
Bun Bo Hue. No.
Bun Bo Hue. Alright. I said the name of the food wrong. At least I got the recommendation though, and off we were. By the way, you guys are going to notice we walk a lot on this trip, but it actually turned into an enjoyable event.
We haven't been walking very far, but we found this little park here. It's pretty nice. It's like a thing where they come and play, right? We got McDonald's right here. Hey, ทำไม McDonald's ของเขาดูดีกว่าของเราอีก
I even thought I was going to get scammed by an old man on our first walk. Turned out he was just needing help crossing the road. No issue there until we ran into our first problem.
คือตอนนี้มาถึงร้านอาหารแล้ว แต่ลืมไปว่าเราไม่มีเงินสดเลย ก็เลยโอเคเราต้องเดินหาตู้แล้ว
นี่เป็นผับของเขา
ว้าว
Thailand had rewired me to be so dependent on digital scan pay that I totally forgot we are in a different country now. So, off to the ATM, which we passed by earlier, by the way.
โอเค เราจะได้กินข้าวแล้วใช่ไหม ตู้ ATM เงินสดหมด
I kid you not, we had to go to 3 different ATMs because all the other ones were out of cash. How is that even a thing? Aren't ATMs like a cash vault? Regardless, we were able to get cash and arrive at the shop. Bun Bo Hue. While we were eating the delicious Bun Bo Hue, I couldn't help myself from being distracted by the flashing lights from a street we walked by earlier. So we quickly finished our bowls and walked out. 10 out of 10 recommend, by the way, and way better than pho. I didn't realize it at this moment, but this was the famous Bui Vien Street. Sorry if I butchered that. Easily the most famous nightlife street in all of Ho Chi Minh City. By the time we got to the end of the street, Air pointed out some lights from a very tall building. So of course we did what anyone in our shoes would do. Man, let me tell you, the view up here was spectacular. We ended up grabbing a few drinks and some small snacks while enjoying the night. After some relaxation, we ended up on the street again. As the time has now passed, we realized the party has just begun here.
ขอถอนคำพูดที่พูดไปก่อนหน้าว่าพนักงานเขาไม่น่ากลัว ก็คือไม่ต่างจากบางร้านเลย แล้วก็เอาจริงคือแย่กว่าบางร้านด้วยซ้ำเพราะว่าเขาอนุญาตให้รถเข้า เพราะว่าถ้าเป็นที่ภูเก็ตเขาห้ามรถเข้าแล้วทีนี้มันลำบากต่อการเดินมาก
As much fun as Bui Vien Street was, we quickly found a random alley that took us back towards our hotel, where we ended our day one adventures at a street-side milk tea cafe. Like literally, street side. I don't know how much more street side this could have been. Hello. Fit check.
Maybe fit check.
เราเป็นเสื้อคู่กันวันนี้
We woke up fairly early for being on vacation and of course had to hit a fit check. Only after the fit check, we started our journey to find some more Vietnamese food. Banh Mi Chao. I, being from Northern California, had already fallen in love with Vietnamese food. Shout out to the boys back at home. However, Air has never tried any of Vietnamese food. Let's just say she gets addicted by the end of the trip. As I was eating, I couldn't help but be excited with our next event. You see, on day 1, I actually went on to the Klook app and tried to find something to do while we were in town. So, I booked a surprise for Air. After our delicious breakfast, I booked us a Grab taxi to the location. I was starting to get worried that Air might ask where we were going, but she was actually preoccupied when she learned that the Vietnamese Grab driver spoke Lao. Lao is very similar to Isan, so they were able to communicate. We arrived and here I am walking towards the shop, trying to act subtle. But let's be honest, Air definitely knew something was up.
ริวบุ๊กมัสซาดแบบไม่บอกไม่กล่าวด้วย
So yeah, I booked us a Vietnamese head and shoulder massage. From there, we decided to walk to Book Street.
ตอนนี้เราถึงที่ถนนหนังสือแล้วนะคะตามจากหลายๆคนมา ไปเราไปทัวร์กัน
Which, as you can guess, is a street full of books. It's quiet, shaded, and right next to the post office. Funny enough, there were a ton of Thai tourists here. It's actually a really popular spot on Thai social media. Next up, the Saigon Central Post. It's beautiful inside. And the guide next to us was explaining that the old phone booth used to actually work. Each one had a different country's code number. It's wild to think this used to be an actual post office. And now, it's basically a tourist photo zone.
มันขัดกับลุคที่เธอแต่งตัวไหม มันขัดมากเลยนะตอนนี้ ใช่
After taking a few shots, we decided to walk towards Independence Palace.
sorry phone rate singled out
And then, the War Remnants Museum. Not gonna lie, it's heavy, but it's one of those places that really put things into perspective. Definitely recommend visiting if you're ever in Saigon.
ก็เพิ่งออกจากห้องตรงนี้มันพูดถึงเรื่องเขาเรียกว่า Agent Orange ถ้าเราไม่รู้ถ้าเขาลบอันนี้ออกจากประวัติศาสตร์ของเราอ่ะมันจะทำให้เราลืมแล้วก็เป็นไปได้อีก
After some reflection time, we needed something lighter, so we headed to the famous cafe apartments.
We're gonna go try to find the cool apartment cafe thing but I don't know where it is เดินไปไหนไปทางนู้น
At first, we couldn't find it. We were standing right in front of it until Eric said, "Just look up." Oh, yeah, right, there it is. You can take an elevator for a small fee or just climb the stairs. We chose the stairs because we're cheap, but also let's call it adventurous. We found this little cafe called Oops. It had a great view, good coffee, and we ended up staying there for a while, playing cards and people watching. When we got back outside, there was a small park in front of the building. Locals hanging out, kids playing, photographers doing street shoots. At one point, I thought some of them were trying to scam us, but they just ignored us completely, so yeah, I guess we're not that interesting. To wrap up the day, we checked out one playground fashion mall. I actually found some nice shirts there. Online reviews said not to go, but honestly, it's worth checking out. We ended the night with seafood near Bun Tan Market, which was amazing. Though I did get yelled at by one of the vendors earlier for filming.
Go outside video
this way
So maybe keep your camera low-key. Overall, day 2 was slower, calmer, and the city started to grow on me. Another day, another fit check. The weather was perfect, so we decided to walk to get breakfast. On the way, we passed some really nice streets and ended up trying Jollibee. But it just wasn't hitting like the one in the Philippines. Sorry Vietnam, still love you though. Our next stop was the Pink Church, which is just as bright and busy as it looks on Instagram. From there, we grabbed a taxi to Japantown, a small area full of ramen shops, izakayas, and Japanese cafes. We chilled at a matcha cafe there. Era was in heaven. After that, we stopped by a nearby mall, then tried to get some pho.
อยู่ๆพนักงานก็เดินมาบอกว่าเขาเรียกว่าอะไรเฝอหมดแล้วเราอุตส่าห์ตั้งใจมากิน
How does a pho restaurant run out of pho? I don't know. But we didn't let it ruin our day. We reset our mindset and kept moving. Eventually, we found another spot called Pho Saigon, and this time, it was a total win. Air tried pho for the first time and loved it. We also had bun seo. Bun seo? Bun seo. Crispy Vietnamese pancakes, which were amazing. After lunch, we kept walking, past a big statue pointed toward the river, where we wanted to go get a boat ride.
So we made it to the pier. There's like this ferry right here, and it actually takes you pretty far up, kind of north. It's kind of the same as like the ferry that you get in Bangkok, but today we walked up to the gate and they said it's sold out. So yeah, it's only 2, and they already said that it's sold out.
So we just walked around, took some photos for strangers, and ended up at a mall that looks straight out of the Avengers movie.
ตึกโทนี่สตาร์ค ก็จังหวะพอดีกันเพราะว่าฝนเริ่มตกหนักขึ้นเรื่อยๆแล้ว
Later on, we found a street vendor selling Vietnamese pizza, which was one of the best random food finds of the trip.
ว้าวเสียงกรอบมากเบฟ
Right after that, we hopped onto one of those sightseeing bus tours. Honestly, should have done it on day 1 because it was a perfect way to see the whole city.
เขาจะมีหูฟังแจกไว้ให้เสียบกับตัวนี้เพื่อฟังแล้วก็เลือกภาษาที่จะฟังเขาบรรยายนะคะ
Babe, enjoy the tour.
Later that night, we ended up finishing off the trip with a seafood buffet. Again, only cash. And of course, Air started eating before we even got the money situation sorted.
แต่เดี๋ยวนะทุกคน แล้วถ้าสมมติว่าแบงค์เกิดมีปัญหาแล้วพี่ริวไม่มีตังค์แล้วพี่ริวไม่มีตังค์อะเราจะทำยังไง
คุ้มไหม น่าได้หรอลองนะโอเคอ่ะเราทำเลยเนี่ยชอบอันนี้มากเลยอ๋อนี่เป็นอะไรสตรอเบอรี่ในบลูเบอรี่อ๋อ
Stuffed, happy, and tired, we walked back to the hotel one last time. By now, the city didn't feel so chaotic anymore. When I left Thailand for this trip, I was burnt out, tired of doing the same thing every day. Same routine, same rhythm. I thought I needed silence to reset. But instead, I found peace in the loudest city I've ever been in. Ho Chi Minh didn't slow me down. It reminded me that life moves fast, and that's okay. Sometimes peace isn't about escaping chaos. And honestly, the best fix for burnout might just be booking that next flight.